What do we say? What did we say? It was a game to make a statement. It was our bogey ground, our bogey team. We haven't won at this place for a little minute. We haven't even scored a goal there. They beat us like hell and bent last year. Newcastle, they done the job. Eddie Howe definitely had Arteta's number. And I can't lie to you lot, guys. In this game, I was really thinking, do I really have faith in Arteta? Do I really have faith in Arteta? Cool. Like, we was losing 1-0. It was getting late. It was getting late, and then I started to come to the realization, like, even if we draw 1-1 and we score a late equaliser, am I happy with that? I'm not happy with that. If we don't leave here with a victory, I'm not happy with that. One sec, man. Let me just sip my water, because I'm a bit dehydrated because I was thirsty for a goal. I'm sitting there. I'm watching the game. The first thing I said, if you watch the content that I do over at Never a Foul, the first thing I said, don't let Newcastle score first. We're gonna let Voldemort go and score. What? Oh my god! Like, I feel so relieved right now to know that we made up a 3-point gap, a 3-point deficit on Liverpool already. Because the main thing was last season, whenever Liverpool dropped points, we dropped points also. Even if we got that equaliser and it just stayed at 1-1, we would have gained a point on Liverpool. It doesn't matter. We could have gained 3 points, and we're not making the most of our opportunities. But listen, I gotta give it to the substitutions. Yeah, I gotta give it to the substitutions. There was probing, there was working, there was doing that horseshoe around the box. Like, even though Newcastle made great substitutions, I can't lie, they made good substitutions. Elanga came on. Who else come on? Osula. They had a few guys that came on that made a little difference for them, but they started to tuck back into that shape, and that's why we did not want them to score first. That first half performance here, like, we should have been 1 or 2 goals ahead. The PGMOL. You guys are absolute pricks. Absolute idiots. Somebody tell me how that was not a clear and utter penalty. That was you can't get any clearer than that. I've never seen a rule like that. I feel like every time Arsenal get a decision against them, it's always something that we've never seen before. Like, they had the whole kicking the ball away rubbish last season. Like, who remembers when Martinelli got 2 yellow cards in the space of like a minute? Yeah, in the same action, and he got sent off. I've never seen that before. And then today, I've never seen this. Gyökeres threw on goal. He's nicked the ball around Nick Pope. Gyökeres has hit the ball first. Nick Pope is then hit Nick Pope's leg, and then Nick Pope has taken down Gyökeres. So, is that not a foul? So what, does that mean that Nick Pope won? I don't get it, bro. I've never ever seen a decision like that. Leandro Trossard with a great finish, and it looked like it was going in, but it hit the post. He struck the ball so hard, the ball nearly went back to the halfway line after it slapped off the post. Yeah, the game was fizzling out in the first half. I'm thinking we need to create more chances. We need to get a goal. We're actually taking control of this game. Newcastle's midfield didn't look like they was really controlling things. I felt like it was quite even in the middle after all the talk about Joe Linton, Tonali, Guimaraes. It didn't really make a difference for me today. I felt like we was controlling it with Rice, Zubimendi and Eze. Eze worked his socks off today. Yeah, the one fragility that we had in the back four today, I was completely surprised. And it was Mascara. Yeah? It was Mascara. I was so surprised. I was surprised to see Mascara starting instead of William Saliba today as well. I was surprised. But you saw the difference today. You saw, yeah? Big mistake from Mascara. You see those mistakes where you're thinking, I made a little mistake. I miskicked it. It's gone out for a corner. Listen, those mistakes can come back to haunt you. Those mistakes can be very costly in the Premier League. And Mascara, listen, still a lot to learn. We can all see you're a quality player, and you're still a young player. And it's still that we've seen you. We've seen you play quality games this season. But listen, this is what I'm saying. That's why you have Saliba. You get me? Big man's just signed a new contract. 5 years. Arsenal through and through. Yeah, Arsenal through and through, man. This is what I like to see. But, yeah, man, Saliba came on in the second half, solidified the game. But Mascara, that mistake cost us. They scored off a set piece. We had loads of set pieces. But we kept hitting this stupid set piece where we was going long, like all the way to the back post, and was trying to knock it back across. And was trying to score that type of header. We wasn't really attacking the direct corner kick. It was like back post, back across goal, and going for it that way. But overall, I feel like the first half was a bit flat until they scored their goal. And it was a great goal, man. They worked the free kick well. I feel like Gabriel should have done better, man. You're a big guy, bro. You're big Gabby. And who remembers that I think it was a goal from... You remember when Willock, the ball was supposed to go off the pitch and then they scored? And Gabby went down easily as well. He did the same thing this game. And I was ready to go Gabby, but listen, you know what he did. Yeah? You know what he did. But onto the second half, Mascara comes off, Saliba comes on, we look a lot more solid, but Newcastle still have their opportunities to score goals. They had a few opportunities just after the break. What's his name? Voldemade. Or whatever. Voldemort, yeah? He hit it off the crossbar. He hit it off the crossbar. I was thinking, bro, this can't get any worse. This can't get any worse. And as I'm sitting there stressing myself out, I'm thinking, yo, Arteta, yeah, this is not looking good for you, bruv. We've got a big opportunity here to make a statement, and you ain't making a statement right now. You're actually pissing me off. I'm there. I'm getting stressed out. What happens? We bring on Mikel Merino, the guy that everyone will say, listen, don't start this guy. But listen, you know the attacking threat. You know the attacking threat that Mikel Merino has, especially in the air, one of the best. You've seen it on big stages, European stages. Yeah, when Spain was dying out for a goal in the European Championships, who stepped up? Who came up trumps? Mikel Merino. He scored a lot of clutch goals for Arsenal as well. Mikel Merino. He doesn't need to start games, Arteta. But this is why we have a squad. Yeah? Use everyone accordingly. Martinelli off the bench. Sometimes Trossard off the bench. Sometimes Merino off the bench. Listen, we all need to rotate. And Mikel Merino, well done, my brother. You came on the pitch and you done what you're supposed to do. You came on, you affected the game well, and you scored. Got us back in the game. You got us back in the game. I forgot who even got the assist for that goal there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see who got that assist. Let's have a look. Declan Rice. Declan Rice assist. Quality cross. Mikel Merino in. Odegaard came on. Corner. Big Gabby. That's all I can say. Big flipping Gabby. Yeah? Came to St. James Park. All of their fans topless and that. All of our fans are shivering in raincoats. Their fans topless. Put your tops on, bruv. Put your tops on, man. Hold that L. Keep talking about bogey ground. Big Gabby dumped on your head top. Dumped on your head top today. Listen, you don't understand the relief that I have. After watching that game, man, it was like, I feel like every other Arsenal fan could probably understand this. When it got to like 70 minutes, 75 minutes, 80 something minutes, and you're thinking, oh man, there's not enough time for 2 goals. We're just going to score. Even if we do score, we're just going to get 1 and call it quits at a draw. But I clocked it. I see when it was 1-1, Nick Pope, I feel like Newcastle, they probably gave us the game, because Nick Pope, he had loads of opportunities to just hold on to that ball, waste time, hold on to that ball. But these men were trying to play quick and try and get a winner. Who do you think you are? Who do you actually think you are, Newcastle? Get out of here, man. Like, and every single time they done it, there was one chance where it was like 90 something minutes and the ball was gone straight to Nick Pope. He's caught it. He could have just laid on the floor, wasted time, but he tried to knock it long for Elanga. It's come straight back. And from that, what happened? We got a corner. And from that corner, we know what happened next. Big fucking Gabby. But listen, Arsenal, we know what we need to do. We know what our expectations are for the season. And getting over this hurdle here of beating Newcastle at St. James Park, where we haven't in a couple of years now, that's a bug off your back. That's something off your back. And this win, hopefully it can breed loads of confidence into the team. Hopefully it can breed loads of confidence. When Arteta took Saka off, I was thinking, what are you doing? But the substitutions work, so I gotta give it up to Mikel Arteta. You made good substitutions today. You made great substitutions. But we need to keep this up. Consistency is key. Yeah? Let's get the 3 points when it matters. Let's get the 3 points when it matters, man. And today it mattered. Liverpool dropped points. We've gained 3 points on them pricks. Yeah? So let's carry on, Arsenal, man. Let's move on. We got a nice run of games now. It's not like we played St. James. We played at St. James Park away. Anfield away. We played City. We played United. Come on, man. We played Newcastle away. Like, come on. We played some of the hardest games. Now we can find our rhythm. It's not every week our whole life is on the line. Obviously, yeah, cool. We still got to play those games and we got to take them seriously. But in these games coming up, we need to make sure we win these games because every game is winnable. Yeah, it's against a lesser opposition to us. We are Arsenal. Yeah? But anyway, guys, man, you know what we need to do. I know what you need to do. I need you to smash the like button on this video. I need you to leave a comment, a thumbs up, all of that stuff. And subscribe, man. It's your boy Dennydenzz. Up the Arsenal. 3 points away from home. St. James Park. Who do where? Who do where? Get out of here, man.